Guys, so I'm here at Leslie Run, and there are dead worms and dead fish all throughout this water. So, something I just discovered is that if you scrape the creek bed, it's like chemical is coming out of the ground. Can you come here and let me just show this to people. I don't know if you're going to see this on the camera, but watch this. Just see that chemical pop out of the creek. This is disgusting. And the fact that we have not cleaned up the train crash, the fact that these chemicals are still seeping in the ground is an insult to the people who live in East Palestine. Do not forget these people. We've got to keep applying pressure. That's how we're going to fix this problem. Thank you.
Hello, Americans. Hello, friends, subscribers around the world. Hey, here, man. So, this morning, got a live man. I'm on the other end of my property here, my creek bottom. You're actually sitting in the creek. But, actually, tributary. What's going on, this is actually runoff into the main creek. Then I'm gonna clear a bunch of this stuff. Man, you can see the well, I guess you can't really see. There's a widowmakers, a couple of big cottonwoods there I need to take out too. But I'm pretty sure I started this video. I bet I haven't got in there. You know, obviously I'm filming this right now. But, you know, man, down here and kind of taking a lot of times, man, I'll have my phone playing or listening, especially the last week or so with everything going on down in Palestine and Ohio, all that. And, you know, I think, really, man, for the most part, I've had positive comments, you know, on the last few videos I've done about it. But I did have, I think it was one or two people or comments, you know, nothing, they weren't saying nothing bad. They were just saying, man, you need to take a break and get back to the creek bottom and, you know, doing stuff with animals and prepping and all that. And well, I'm sorry to say, man, I can't until the government and the feds and the FEMA and all that crap starts helping those people down over there. Man, this is what you're going to get, man. And I'm going to share, you know, like I said, man, I get on. You're going to get clips off of Rumble. You're going to get clips off of YouTube. You're going to get, you know, everything, man. This, you know, I feel so bad for that little community. You know, it's actually bigger. It's actually about the size of Weiser. Weiser, Idaho is about what the size of it is. And, man, you know, and they keep mixing, oh, man, or you can drink the water, it's safe. Oh, don't drink the water, you might want to drink bottled water. Or, oh, the water is safe, the air is safe to breathe. Oh, wait, man, you might not want to go out there. And, right, dude. What a flippin' joke. You know, and then the one thing, man, I'll put a clip of her in here, is Erin Brockovich.
So what we are hearing from a lot of people in East Palestine is that they have fear because they don't know what's out there. They don't know what's in the air. They don't know what's in the water. Reports of headaches 24 hours a day. How do you read this based on the experience you've had on this for decades now?
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in the 30 years that I've done this. The lack of information, the lack of transparency, the confusion, not actually seeing any data sets. What are you looking for? What are you not looking for? I mean, my gosh, February 3rd, we have a large train derailment that's carrying toxic chemicals. By the 4th to the 5th of February, these people are being evacuated, shelter in place. It's danger. They don't know where to go. They're confused. People are emailing me what's happening, and then it's all clear. It's safe to come home. Oh, on second thought, you can be here. The water's contaminated. Now the water's not contaminated. It's like, are you kidding? I feel so much for this community. And even watching before I came on, you know, some of the residents, they've been reporting since this happened. Their lips are turning blue, their tongues are tingling, their sore throats, projectile vomiting, their cats are dead, the birds are dead, the fish are dead. What is happening out there? I have never seen anything like this in my entire career, where there's no information, almost a shutdown, and it is frustrating, it's wrong, and I really am concerned about that community and the answers they're not getting. And if we don't give it to them, they're never going to be able to protect their health and welfare.
So there is some information that's
I'm so happy to see that she's, you know, putting some light on it for, man, I don't know how, you know, it's been, what, 2 weeks or right at, I don't even know what today is for sure, but, you know, it's been a while now, and things are only getting worse as far as I'm concerned, other than when I first, you know, when I was reading, I was struggling to find anything about it, to listen to or read about it or anything. It was rough. The first was, what's his name? I'll put the name, I'll write it across here, but he was one of the first, him and the gal were one of the first that I actually seen a video talking about it, you know, and started showing stuff in the cricks and all that. And now there's been so much, you know, and then we all got accused, any of us out here in social media, you know, yesterday, man, the New York Times, or what was it, the day before yesterday, I did a video on it yesterday. Them saying how we're liars and fearmongers and all this crap. Dude. This government and everything, oh man. Oh, this is all crock of crap, man. Anyway, I'm going to get back at this. So I'm going to get this video out. I'm probably going to put some clips in here. I'll probably talk to you back up at the trading post a little bit. And then, of course, everything's got to go to this. So let's clip this in.
A lot of white people there. Maybe that's what the Biden administration is staying away. Pete Buttigieg is not really concerned about that whole town of white people doesn't fit into his diversity plan.
What are you saying? It's a racist response?
Well, I think clearly this is not in their wheelhouse. Like if this was Chicago or if this was New York City, they'd be all over this. But because it's it's flyover country for them, they don't care. And you're just watching this response unfold in this way. I mean, how else can you describe it? You're literally not showing up, not putting in the resources that you would need to help these people.
Right, because
they're
Flint,
not your
Michigan
voters.
and Flint water, which disproportionately affected black people, became a campaign talking point.
Of course. I mean,
we really care about, disenfranchised black voters.
Right.
So we can't be shown to be compassionate to, white people is what you're saying?
The thing, like one thing to point out though is so likely this gas is more dense than air, and because of that, it can't just float up into the atmosphere and clear itself out. The air will actually hold it at that level, at ground level, which means like this, it's not just going to it will eventually clear out, but it's going to linger for a long time.
Oh.
Yeah, and this is the problem. So when they're saying that this could be one of the worst ecological disasters in American history, they're not being glib. They're not being alarmist. They're saying we don't know the level to. And by the way, Norfolk Southern is also, according to reports, fudging these results. They're in charge of their own testing. That's like putting Pfizer in charge of vaccine trials. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Wonder how that goes.
Well, and also they have no idea how far out it goes either. It was airborne for some time. So how far did that smoke plume go? It could be hundreds of miles from there. I mean, I saw reports of 100 miles of fish being dead and stuff.
Well, we're hearing people in our chat right now who have family at 20 miles away from East Palestine who have been writing in our chat tonight saying they have friends in Lisbon, Ohio, and other spots where their animals have died. Families have been sick as a result of it.
All right, man. So shared a couple of clips. Man, there's so much, man. I came in and sat down and had it playing, listening while I was editing and stuff, and just, I share these clips, excuse me, because, I don't know if you see them all. I don't know how many people you know, are actually jumping around, you know, to all these places doing that. And they're trying to pull the wool over our eyes, man. So I'm trying to make sure that you ain't letting that wool fall over your eyes. And no better way to, you know, instead of me reading it or writing down stuff and giving you the hillbilly version or whatever. Sorry, you gotta adjust. This way, you're getting it right from the horse's mouth, man. I think that's the best way to get it. I am going to share a couple of, find my eyeballs, some comments that I'm getting on some of my videos. Like I said, man, dude, I've just got a, you know, I'm a pretty small channel, man. I've just got a small soapbox, and dude, I'm yelling as loud as I can. And they are, you know, they are pulling the reins on me quite a bit. So, there ain't much you can do about that, man. So I'm just going to keep yelling, so here we go. But I'm going to read a few messages from you guys out there that same with these videos, that's what I was going to get at. You know, I'm sharing this stuff so that you can't get out there. So what I do is, in the hours of these videos and podcasts, I haven't really played any podcasts, that could come. But, you know, I try to just take little sections of it that I find of very much, you know, very important, and, you know, clip those things in. So I'm going to read some of these comments because I find these your guys' comments, man, and input, which has been pretty dang positive, and I'm thankful for that. All right, so this one's from Regular Dude Guns and Prepping. Unfortunately, I am an employee of Norfolk, however you pronounce it, man. Southern, my heart goes out to all those in Ohio. Trust me, the company is the most greedy company I have ever worked for. I am a dedicated viewer to this channel, and I agree completely with everything said here. I am an avid fisherman and cannot even imagine the implications of this disaster. Lucinda Grant, Ohio here. She's from Ohio. Train went by our home, half-mile from the track, on its way east. Beyond scary to know what is happening an hour east. Devastating. Waldo rules. I think the town of Palestine should invite their governor and all the media for a free fish fry from the nearby creeks. Only the swimmers. And iced tea made with well water and tap water. Maybe set the tables up near the derailment site. I wonder how many would show up. Truth. So this administration has trained all the birds that feast on fish not to eat the fish anymore, and then they migrate. Ohio River is drinking water to over 30 million people. All those people talk to the other people in the world through the word of mouth. These deep state fools, or whoever, are burying themselves deeper and deeper with each stunt they're pulling here. Word of mouth with friends and relatives with that many people will expose them now more than ever. These tragedies are going to wake up more people than ever before. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, all the dairy farms. The milk goes to Land O'Lakes, Turkey Hill, Hershey, and many others. I know, I was a milk hauler. Farm pickup and delivery to the plants. How is this going to affect the cows and quality of their milk? The ramifications of this incident are way more far-reaching than people think. Truth, man. Thank you for your comments. That is, this thing is so much, you know, man, I'm in my heart. I am, you know, 100% standing with the folks in Ohio, Palestine, and all that. And, man, you know, whatever it takes, man, to clean it. They've got to clean it up, all that. Well, these people might not even be able to go back to their, you know, their property or their houses or anything once this all plays out. So then, the government needs to come in, or the train company or whatever. Dude, I know there's billions or actually it's trillions and trillions of dollars backing that little railroad company there. So they need to be buying those folks a new place. And then on the big spectrum of it, it's going to affect us all, man. Just like this guy was saying, the milk and everything like that. This is going, it's going to the clouds. It's snowing there this morning, man, as I was watching it. That one, I can't remember his name, but the one reporter kid, you know, dude, that guy's been there for days, man. This is the third day or something. He's still reporting. I'm concerned about him. No mask, you know, not your little, I'm not talking a little mask. I'm talking respirator, man. Poor that guy, man. I don't even know where I was going with that. I got so sidetracked. Oh, all this stuff, dude. And then, going out, you know, the milk, it's snowing there. That's what I was getting at. I was watching him, man. There's snow coming down. What, you know, everybody talks about acid rain. Well, I'm pretty sure that's probably acid snow. Oh, man. And then this, you know, and it's going down. I have some footage on here. I'm not going to I might clip. I think I got one right here.
He's a hazardous waste authority. He says the town of East Palestine has effectively been nuked. He joins us tonight to explain what that means. So I appreciate your coming on. How do you, having spent your life assessing things like chemical spills, how do you assess the condition of East Palestine tonight?
It's very troublesome. These poor individuals, through no fault of their own, became victims of systemic failures within the rail transportation system, and it manifested itself in this mushroom cloud that they had to experience in their town. One of the reasons why I made the comment about we nuked a town with chemicals is because there was somebody from Darlington, Pennsylvania, who was videoing the cloud that had went over his property, and you could see fallout coming out of the cloud going onto his property. And I'm looking at it and I'm saying, it reminds you of one of those apocalyptic shows where the nuclear fallout's coming out. And I thought about it. I says, well, yeah, we basically did nuke a whole town just to get a railroad going, back in service.
But I got tons and tons of clips. I'm not just going to do the whole video of clip after clip, other than the stuff that I think I really, I think you need to see it all, man. Personally, I could just sit here and do a 24-hour play of everybody else's videos, because there's so much cover up and bull crap going on. The other thing I was thinking on a different spectrum of that is, if anything good may come of this, it may bring us like-minded folks together, and to where people start standing up telling them, we're tired of your bullshit, man. We're done. Things are about to change around here, and that's what we need to do. Okay, man. I'm going back out. We actually got a snowstorm moving in here for the next few days, so I got to get out. And right now I still got my sawed stuff down in the Crick Bottom, so I need to get back down there. So please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Check out the links below, eBay store and all that stuff. Man, and keep everybody over there in Ohio, and man, pray for us all, man. But keep them guys especially in your thoughts and prayers. Good Lord willing, and them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.